It says urgent warning issues as Vibrio bacteria claimed 3 more lives in North Carolina.
Department of Health and Human Services is asking you to be very careful when entering the water. 3 people in our state have died because of Vibrio infections. Vibrio are bacteria that normally live in warm seawater or brackish water. People with open wounds, cuts, or scratches can be exposed to Vibrio. Vibrio cases, by the way, are very rare in North Carolina, but if you do have a wound, just stay out of the waters there. Use a waterproof bandage. Also, wash those wounds and cuts thoroughly with soap and water after any contact.
Shalom. I want to begin this lesson first and foremost by giving all praise, honor, and glory to the Heavenly Father and Son, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash, and that's to get the honors to our teachers, that apostles, that is great millstone. It's all of us 100% true according to the Bible. And well, and that's to get up Shalom to the elders, bishops, and the man's on down. Peace and safety to the whole elect. And much love to the Icons, across the 4 winds, pushing his best words, sincerity, and truth. More pestilence. Okay. And you're going to see more cases like this. Okay. The Lord said that he's bringing pestilence, all kind of diseases. Okay. Second Ezra 15 chapter, Matthew 24 chapter. This is what's coming. Okay. This is what's coming from Yahweh Ba'ashem Shai. The Lord told us to warn you. Okay. The Lord told us to warn our people, going back to Ezekiel the 3rd chapter. Okay. You know, whether hear or forbear, we give you a warning from the Lord, what he's bringing. Okay. It says an urgent warning regarding the dangers posed by Vibrio bacteria, which is a pestilent, has been issued following the fatalities of 3 North Carolinians. Although infections are infrequent in the state, the bacteria can be lethal when in contact with open cuts or wounds. Particularly in warm seawater or brackish water bodies. And that's where this disease can be found. All right, in seawaters, warm seawaters, brackish water. You know, a lot of jakes been going to the beach lately. You know, it says and these heathens, it says in the past few decades, infections associated with brackish water has been increasing, spreading north due to rising water temperatures. This is not gonna be a long lesson, but you know, I'm gonna just continue reading. This is amongst 47 reported North Carolina cases since 2019 have turned fatal. The bacteria also pose a threat through consumption of cooked shellfish or oysters. So this disease, this bacteria infection is sprung from what? People cooking shellfish and oysters, right? Which is abominable. Okay. And the Lord told us to refrain from anything in the waters that doesn't have fins and scale, right? He told us to refrain. Let's get it. It's in the law. And shellfish and oysters is one of them. All right. This is what Jake is indulging in daily, man. All right. And the Lord told us not to. But Jake wonder why, you know, they got high blood pressure. Jake wonder why, you know, they wonder why bad things are happening to them. Okay, they end up in the hospital or they end up dead because you refuse to listen. You refuse to take heed to the words of the Lord. You know, Lord told us not once, more than once, to refrain from these abominable fools, Jake. Leviticus 11:1, and Lord spake unto Moses and Aaron, saying unto them, speak unto the children of Israel. And that's what this word is for. Israelites. This word is not for you heathens, man. It's not for everybody. It's only for Israel. It says, these are the beasts which ye should eat amongst all the beasts that are on the earth. And it goes into the animals that are clean, and look, it also goes into the animals that are not clean. Let's get the animals that are not clean. Let's see. Indeed shall ye eat. Matter of fact, verse 10. And all that have not fins or scales in the sea and in the rivers, of all that move in the waters, and of any living thing which are in the waters, they should be an abomination unto you. The Israelites, right? The man, woman, child. Any living things which is in the waters that doesn't have fins or scales should be an abomination to you. That's plain. Shrimp, right? Crab legs, lobsters, look, oysters, shellfish. And that's what that bacteria sprung from. Them cooked shellfish and oyster. That's unclean, Jake. Anything that doesn't have fins and scales is unclean to you. It's an abomination. But that's what they promote over here in Babylon, aka America. They be Esau put in these commercials. He show you the fried shrimp. He show you the boiled crab legs. He show you the fried oysters. But all that is contrary, man, to the scriptures, man. All right, she could say that they should be unclean to you, abomination, man, which is a wicked filthy act. And these are bottom feeders, man. All right, they eat all the dead things in the sea, man. They're like the roaches of the sea. Okay, But this is what Jake is putting inside of them, man. This is what our people are indulging in daily, man. And it's wicked, man. Okay? It's a wicked and filthy act in the eyes of the Lord. You see? It's like it for the Lord's, man. This is Leviticus 11:11. They should be an abomination to you. Ye should not eat of their flesh, but ye should have their carcasses in an abomination. And whatsoever have no fins, no scales in the waters, there should be an abomination to you. So the Lord is telling our people more than once, man, to refrain from these abominable foods, man. Because if not, it's going to be a judgment, man. It's going to be a judgment if you don't, Israel. These are commandments, man. The Lord is giving to our people, man. You reading out of the Old Testament? What the streets say the laws of the Bible would never be done away with. Okay? The law have dominion over a man as long as he live. Matthew, the 5th chapter, remember the Lord said he ain't come to destroy the law, but to fulfill. He came to make sure these laws was in effect. So the Lord said, refrain from eating abominable foods. Refrain from it, Jake. Stop being hard-headed, man. Because being hard-headed is going to get you destroyed. Matthew 5:17, think not that I am come to destroy the law or the prophets. I am not come to destroy, but to fulfill. This Lord Yahweh Shah speaking. It's red letters, right? The Lord said, I ain't come to destroy the law. Which goes to show you the laws of the Bible are still in effect. They're not done away with, right? But verily I say unto you, till heaven and earth pass, one jot or one tittle shall in no wise pass from the law, till all be fulfilled. And whosoever therefore shall break one of these least commandments and shall teach men so, he shall be called the least in the kingdom of heaven. But whosoever shall do and teach them, the same shall be called great in the kingdom of heaven. But the point is that I want to get that the Lord said he ain't come to destroy the law. You see? So the law is still in effect. And the Lord said, don't eat abominable foods. The Lord told us plain more than once. Whatsoever in the water that has face the scale is unclean. It's an abominable to you. Like I said, these oysters, you see, all that, man. Oysters, shellfish, it's unclean, man. And the Lord told us to show Jay where they're going off. Let him know. Isaiah 58:1, cry loud, spare not, lift up our voice like trumpets, and show my people their transgressions in the house of Jacob, their sin. And that's what we're doing, starting off with the apostles, the elders, the great millstone, and on down. You see? You know, we showing you where you're going off. Whether you get offended or not, we giving you the truth. You see? We're out there on the highways and byways, and look, sit down videos. We correcting our people with this word, right? We're living out our voice like trumpets, right? Which is a loud playing instrument, you know? And show my people their transgression. Who the Lord's people? Israel, right? Which consists of so-called Negroes, Latinos, Spanish, and Indian. Their transgression, where they going off. Their sins, remember 1 John 3 and 4? Who therefore committed sin, transgressed the law. You see? And the law is only for Israel, right? In the house of Jacob, their sins. You see? And if you don't repent from eating these abominable foods, you will be put to death for it, right? The Lord will put you to death for it, right? Shoot. Or look, better yet, plague you with a disease, right? Plague you with an infection. You see? It happened to 3 people already. You see? Keep playing around with the Lord if you want to. That's your ass. It says 8 have turned fatal since 2019. You see it? If you want to check out this article, it's on the News Breakout. Raleigh Review, North Carolina. That's where you can find this article if you want to read it. But refrain from eating these abominable foods, Jake. You see? Refrain from eating these abominable foods. Shalom.